Recently, Jim Jones spoke out in defense of Drake in light of the rapper's ongoing lawsuit against Universal Music Group, UMG. In a candid statement, the Harlem rapper and entrepreneur referred to Drake's legal battle as some James Bond-esque, highlighting just how strategic and calculated he believes the lawsuit to be. But what exactly is Jim Jones referring to, and why does he think Drake's move is more than just a typical legal dispute? To understand the context, we first need to look at what's going on in the lawsuit. Drake is suing UMG over a dispute regarding the ownership and control of his music rights. The case has caught the attention of fans and industry insiders alike, as it involves some serious stakes about artists' control over their own content. For a long time, artists have been fighting for better control and ownership of their music. And Drake's lawsuit is just another example of how the tides are turning in favor of musicians who want more autonomy in an industry that has historically been dominated by labels and executives. When Jim Jones weighed in on the situation, he didn't shy away from expressing his thoughts. The phrase, James Bond-esque, was his way of saying that Drake's approach to the lawsuit isn't just about simple legal action, it's about strategy, foresight, and precision. In essence, Jim was drawing a comparison between Drake's calculated moves in the music industry and the cunning, almost secretive tactics of a James Bond character. Just as James Bond is known for his ability to outsmart and outmaneuver his opponents, Jim sees Drake doing something similar by taking on one of the biggest music conglomerates in the world. For Jim Jones, this move speaks to Drake's intelligence and business acumen. He's not just a rapper. He's a smart businessman who understands the power dynamics in the music industry. According to Jim, this lawsuit isn't a spontaneous decision. It's a calculated play, one that could change the way artists approach their contracts and their relationship with record labels moving forward. Jim also pointed out that artists like Drake have the platform and resources to challenge these massive corporations, something that smaller artists might not be able to do. But Drake's success and influence in the industry give him the leverage to take on these legal battles. And by doing so, he's setting a precedent for other artists who want more control over their work. Beyond defending Drake's actions, Jim Jones also touched on the broader implications of the lawsuit for the entire music industry. The fight for ownership and control over one's music is not a new issue, but it has become even more pronounced in recent years. As more artists become aware of the financial and creative benefits of owning their own music, the tension between them and record labels is becoming harder to ignore. Jim believes that Drake's lawsuit is not just about him, it's about sending a message to the industry that artists are ready to take control of their own destinies. Jim's comment about it being James Bond-esque also implies that Drake is playing a long game, perhaps waiting for the right moment to make a move. It's not just about winning the lawsuit, it's about shifting the power dynamics in the industry. By defending Drake's actions, Jim is also acknowledging the complexity and sophistication of the moves that artists like Drake are making today. In addition to his defense of Drake, Jim Jones also brought up the importance of artists maintaining their integrity in the face of industry pressure. He emphasized that the fight for ownership is not just about money, it's about artistic freedom and the ability to make decisions on one's own terms. As an artist who has seen the inner workings of the music business for decades, Jim understands the value of being in control, and he's backing Drake's legal battle as a step in the right direction for the future of the industry. In conclusion, Jim Jones' defense of Drake's lawsuit against UMG paints a picture of an artist who is strategically challenging the status quo. By calling it some James Bond-esque, Jim is highlighting just how carefully Drake is navigating the legal and business side of the music world. Whether it's a strategic move for the future or a statement about ownership in the industry, Jim's support underscores the larger conversation happening in music today, one that could change how artists engage with record labels in the years to come.